don't know why, daddy, you love me like this. You did so provide for me.
You since Zion's King. Kadosh, Kadosh. You mighty on your throne. Today's vlog is a combination of all the clips I had taken within the course of the year 2023, which somehow for some reason, one or two funny reasons, they didn't find themselves in any vlog. So I decided to combine all of them and turn them into an entire vlog on its own, making lemonade out of lemons because I cannot waste content like this. So this day was the day I collected my Google AdSense pin from Limber Post Office. I was just going to check. I wasn't even sure if it was there, and voila, it was there. If you had not watched my whole journey to getting here, I've done a whole video about that, so please definitely go and check it. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box where you can hear my struggle and process right up until this point. So I collected a pin and I left the post office limbo. On this day was the day my dad was unboxing my new mixer. If you're an OG on this channel, I had come here in one of my vlogs and ranted on how my former mixer just gave up on me in the middle of mixing coconut cookies, and that thing frustrated me because I'm like, what, where do I get 200k from to buy a new mixer? But family members, this my God, he showed up and showed off for me.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen. So I gave my dad the privilege of unboxing the mixer and he prayed over it and blessed the business. That's how we roll here. We now have our new mixer, and of course we're back to work, as in full time. We're working back to back to back to back, and we created so many beautiful amazing pieces from our new mixers, which somehow I was just so busy along the line and I did not show you guys. So I'm just here showing you guys some of the amazing pieces we created after that. And this particular cake was ordered by a subscriber, and I'm so thankful for. Thank you so much for ordering from us. See, if you're a subscriber and you did not order from us last year 2023, this is a new year. Please order from Carol's Creamy Cakes, okay? And family members, when I tell you guys that that mixer getting bad was a blessing in disguise, believe me, because the kind of orders I had after I got a bigger mixer, because the new mixer I got was way bigger, I think ×2 of what I formerly had, and it felt like it was just God who was telling me, baby girl, I'm about to take it to the next level. Stop complaining and just obey. I'm so even grateful that that mixer even ended up getting bad. Because God had blessed us so much and our capacity had increased, I definitely had to order for more cake boards. So I called my carpenter and told him to produce more cake boards. And on this day, I came to collect it and rain had fallen, and this small plank they put here when the place is flooded for you to cross. And I was like, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to move on this plank. What if I slide and fall inside water? So I sat across there while he was completing the cake boards to give me. See, family members, God bless this carpenter for me. See, this is my carpenter. The way I have stressed him in 2023, I cannot even begin explaining them back and forth we have done. When I have a complicated cake, I will tell him like, are you sure that this thing it can carry the weight of the cake? And he will be so polite and say, Carol, no, go and try. If you cannot carry the weight of the cake, come back, we shall redo it. And we have done all those back and forth, and he keeps smiling and he's so humble for a young guy and a fine boy. Good morning, you all. See, today is kind of chaotic. I don't think I've had up to 4 hours of sleep. I came to the church to dry clean today because probably do a voiceover. On this particular day, I was so busy, I could not attend morning mass, so I just had to come towards the end of morning mass, purposely because I wanted to come and clean the church. You guys know that this was a commitment I took in 2023, that I was going to try my utmost best to show up every Saturday to clean the church, regardless of how busy I get. I had cakes that had to go to Douala very early this morning, and I was communicating with the Clando driver who had to come and pick them up while cleaning the church. Fam, I just dashed in and out of church real quick because I had stuff to come and do. The driver already called me he's coming, and that's strange because it's pretty early. It's 7:40 and he has already called me he's on his way and I'm not done. I told him 7:30, so I'm really impressed that he kept to time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the first tier. I'm still not done yet. I have to mount this cake. I've not even put the dowels in it. I have, see, it's crazy, and I have to see, I don't just know. Then I have cupcakes here. I just want to cover them up. I haven't even taken pictures of any of these things. The Lord will help me. Then I have cakesicles here as well. See, I'm crying. I haven't taken pictures. Anyway, yes, let me get to work before the driver comes. You know how these Clando drivers are just so impatient. Bye. So this was the finished final look of the cake. See, family members, God blessed me with kind and patient people in 2023 because the driver waited for me to complete this cake without complaining. Fast forward to that same day, Solange and I had a makeup job to do for a traditional wedding where to make up 12 different girls. So this day we were so busy, and it was a sad story because we did not get the opportunity to take any of the after pics of the final looks of the girls' faces we did. We're just so busy and rushing. Like when one person finishes, you just wake up for the next person to come and sit because we're running out of time. Family members, we stood on this day for close to 4 hours straight on our feet. What am I even saying 4 hours? These are the faces of the before, and I was so intentional that I wanted to create content. So I was always reminded before starting their makeup, like, okay, let me film the before and I'm going to film after. But the after never ever happened, family members. And at one point, Solange said, Carol, why are you deceiving yourself? You're only filming before. And I'm like, oh my God, why do I keep forgetting to film after? It's usually always a mad rush when you're doing makeup for weddings because people are always running behind time. You know how Africa is with time. The time was supposed to start, we don't start. And I'm just like, what? This was the only day I struggled. Like, I should even have one after, because how do you explain to people that you did 12 people's faces and without having you even one person's after? Like, this is what they say, you go explain tire evidence no day. These were just some of the bridesmaids with the bride. I was even struggling to even take some people's faces of after, but it just still didn't work because we're just in a mad rush. We're not done at this point. We're almost done. Solange was packing her things. We were so tired and exhausted. See, our legs, to work money not easy as a makeup artist. Our feet were just paining. See, we're so exhausted, and the next day we still had to do this same routine for the white wedding. But the following day, I did not even have the opportunity to vlog because it was mad. We had to share the venue. Like, I came here and did 6 people's makeup, and Solange went the other side and did the other 6 people's makeup at the hotel. See, it was just crazy. This was another girl's face we did. Fast forward to a day after that white wedding, I had to travel. I was going to one village inside this Cameroon that I don't know who sent me. Family members, the roads were terrible. I had to take off my shoes because at some point I was feeling like I was going to slice and fall and pick 10,000 francs, which I did not want. The roads were so slippery, rain fell, so our car got bad and it got stuck somewhere. We started moving and coming up, and we left the guys to struggle and push the car right down there. Is it even moving? Is it even shaking? Fun fact, when we started this journey, there was so much sun and the road was so dusty. But before we could blink our eyes, the rain drizzling just turned the road into something else. Shift on that rain now. Ask me, say me, I know they under rain. Why they tell you say shift on that rain? There's no shelter yet, so no shade. Wow. That motor go leave now today, so. So this village has no electricity, and these are typically the kind of houses you'll find here, and you'll find solar panels on the roofs which they are trying to sun to gain solar energy to preserve it, which they use at night for a couple of hours before they sleep when there is no light. Now, it was over an hour that the guys were struggling to push our car, but it was not just shaking, so they had to call the ladies to come and help join push the car. Fun fact, 15 minutes after all the ladies joined the guys to push this car, it left this position, something the guys have been struggling to do for over an hour. They did not succeed. Once women came and added their hands, they succeeded, and the guys were so happy and they praised us, saying that do not underestimate a woman's power, because what they can do you can never tell, right? They were being gentlemen at the beginning to say that no, let's not push, let's just step down from the car and move, and they are going to push. But when Kasala balls, they had to seek for our help. Family members, after this car came out from this place, we went to that village. There was no light, so my phones went dead, so I could not vlog anymore. Fast forward to the month of December, me thinking so hard on what to give my subscribers who have stood by me since they pre. I thought of something to give them, and I wanted it to be functional, something that both male and female can use. And because most of the people who won the giveaway on this channel are diasporans who are abroad, I consider the fact that I don't want to add their load, and I just want to give them something that it can be functional for them as well. So I came up with key holders and pens, and this was the key holder I settled for. It says thank you for being a family member, and on the flip side it says YouTube at Elomo TV. This is just to say thank you to all my subscribers who have been there for me, like from Adam. A girl is grateful, and I hope that as you're using this key holder to open whatever you're opening, see, doors will just be opening for you supernaturally, because Elomo TV is praying for you. Thank you so much. And they came in these cute pouches that says thank you for supporting my small business, and this is my small business, Elomo TV. Thank you so much. If you're an OG on this channel, you will know my favorite colors are white and gold. I always say it here, so I just had to look for a way to incorporate that into the gifts I'm giving people, because I want it to reflect me, the giver. Okay, I also gifted a couple of people who have stood by me throughout the year: my carpenter that I have stressed, my tailor, and friends and people who have supported my business. I baked a cake and sliced it up. I packed them into cake slice boxes. I put a couple of things into those packs you're seeing there. They had Christmas notes written on it, just to appreciate people. I just did not show you guys the entire content of the bags because I was in such a hurry. Thank you for watching. Bye.